everyone. It's Monday. And she's already at it downstairs making noise. She does, you know, she knows it's Monday, but, you know, time. It's such a funny little thing. Hey guys, it's July. And that means it's Gelli postcard playtime. That's with a hashtag in front of it. Our dear friend, Carrie Griffiths, is got that going on. But hey, if that isn't enough to do, they're over in the Makers of Mixed Media. It's the beginning of the month, so if you want to like sign up for things, today is the day. Or in the next 6 days. That's the best thing to do. That means there's the maker. Here, actually, I'm going to pull up my little thing. And while I'm doing that, y'all make sure you're saying hello in the chat. So that way when I click over there to say hello to y'all, I know that you're here. Because that's how that works. All right, let's see here. Announcements. Do I have the announcements worked out? No, we're going to go with the Makers business. That's what we need. Okay, so we have the Makers Creative Collab. The theme is Celestial. I've been talking about that for the last week, but just in case y'all didn't pick up on that, that's what's going on with the whole, you know, just the theme of all things. If you just want to do something celestial, put that hashtag on it, put it over there in Makers and say, I got Celestial. Hashtag Makers Creative Collab 2024. That is also helpful.
Did you tell them about your scarf?
If you are participating in the Misfit Scrap Swap, you need to sign up. That's also over there in Makers. If you want to swap something, like, you know, that's made, this month, Becky is heading up, well, she heads up the swaps, the other swap, which is going to be make a master board, and then whatever you want. Keep to that celestial theme, and then talk with your partner about whether they want you to cut that master board up into postcards, tags, ATCs, blah, 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 whatever. No rules on that end of things. So that's the swap. You need to, you know, again, sign up for that one. Now, the color combo this month is pistachio green, gray, and royal purple. Love some green and royal purple. Yeah, that's some yummy business right there. Some people have already started posting about that. They were excited about it. Love green and purple. Let's see. That is the color combo. Then we have Eddie's. Oh, see, Eddie has a video coming out. Is it coming out like this afternoon or whatever? I don't know. He said that a video is coming. It will explain what to do with the collage prompt, but I thought it was pretty interesting. It may have already been out and I just didn't see it. And like, I looked at the post, but I didn't like, you know, look through it. But he's going to be posting a video that coincides with that because he's doing a whole thing about artists. Are you looking at me? I would like you to look at me.
I'm trying to get my...
Because this might be this might interest you somewhat, and you might even be able to pull it together on a postcard. Okay, I'm going to read it to you because he wrote it better.
I don't even have the live stream on yet.
Oh, good God. You know our sound's on. Okay, so...
No, it's not. My headphones are plugged in.
Wonderful. Hey, that's kind of nice, isn't it?
It is. I don't have to...
think about that. Okay.
There you are.
So, on Eddie's thing, he wants you to create a piece based on an artist like Frida Kahlo, Degas, Hockney, Chagall, Klimt, because they are all in the sign of Cancer, which is, I believe, this month. And also, a very happy birthday, Eddie! Because I believe that he is also a Cancer. Not that he is a Cancer, but the sign, you know. Astrology, y'all. Come on now. Anyway, happy birthday, Eddie. He's our nerd king. Woot woot.
He's 29. I heard that from a reliable source. He's aging well.
And then like, Zebo. Hey, see, look at what I did, Eddie. I thought about you. Be happy. He did a great video. Becky sent him some awesome stuff. It made me cry a little bit because, like, he held it together. I thought you were going to cry. I didn't. I didn't hold it together, that is. I teared up. I'm emotional. Anyway, so there we go. And then the special event, of course, is the Gelli postcard play. That's not really a maker's event, but, you know, Carrie's our dude. So, you know, there it is. There you go. Y'all got note up. Now let's say hello to everybody. Woot woot. Participants. We have Ann, Laura, Barbara, Becky, Betty, Bitty Penny, hello. Carrie, Charmaine, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Darcy, Dana, Eddie, Birthday Boy, Nerd King, a man with many crowns and hats. I have a vision of you with a king hat and, like, you know, a birthday hat.
A scepter. Directing traffic.
I make myself laugh sometimes. I love it. Okay, Elizabeth, Erna, Estella, Gerald with a G, Griffin Shale, that's Rhonda, Jeanette, a.k.a. Janet, Jennifer McKenna, Joanne Weber, Jolynn Morse, Lee Fisher, Liz Bent. Liz, I emailed you. I don't know if you emailed me back. I haven't looked at my email this morning, but please will you check your email because I have emailed you. Lydia, Maritza, Michelle with one L, and there's another Michelle with one L. She's the other Michelle with one L.
We need a middle name so we can differentiate.
Well, Michelle Wynn is our other one. Okay. Pinka, Ricky, Nordmeyer, Sandy, Sorry, Shannon, Sherry Black Dogs Design, Silver Granny Rumford. No, that is Lynn, and Tegan is here. If I missed you, it was not on purpose. Just didn't show up in the list. Give me pinky hello hands. I will make sure I say hello. There we go. That's the announcements. And this is PM Artist Studio, and I am Mariah, and it's Mixed Media Makes with Mariah today because it, and then we're throwing in the July thing. I think did I put that in the title? I think I did. I was trying to be, you know, proactive about things. But then I forget the number. Yep, I did. Look at me. Yay. Okay, even special treat here today. If P's working on some, I don't know what she's going to be doing over there because it's not really necessarily her day, but she is supposed to at least finish a card. And then I have a P-cam, down P-cam on her work area, not her face, because she doesn't, you know.
I don't get gussied up on Mondays.
No. Okay, top cam. We're going top cam. Okay, getting my keyboard out of the way. There we go. See, there's Patricia. I even have her little, you know, here, can you put something interesting in there? All I see is your mouse, or like the tail end of your mouse. That's better.
I've got my, whatchamacallit, board started too.
Okay, look at that. There we go. Much more interesting. That's Patricia today. This is me, and I have nothing down here, but let's grab postcard number 1. Hopefully, yeah, look at that, number 1. Ooh, before we get started, because I have something, although I don't know that on number 1, the stamps and things are gonna go, but maybe. Maybe. We also thought about going ahead and doing postcard number 2 today. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Susan. Pia is here. Eileen, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Okay, trying to catch all my pinky hello hands, and then I'm trying to look too because I know some of y'all don't do the pinky hello hand. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Yes, that is very good information, Mo. Thank you. So, a couple things about the Gelli postcard business. If you are a content creator, meaning you are making videos, you post tons on Instagram, you have a good following, you're going to participate, you're going to be posting pictures and videos every single day, use that hashtag. Then you will notice in a lot of places that that hashtag kind of lights up. It's in blue here on YouTube. And that's one of the reasons, like you'll see in a lot of those of us that have started creating, we have that hashtag in our title. You can click that and it will take you over to the thread, and then you can see everyone that has utilized that hashtag. I know lots of you know that, but there are some that do not. So that was great information. Thank you for prompting me on that, Mo. Because, yeah, it's a great way to find connected content. And that is even true over on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I don't know where everybody else posts, but those are kind of top 3 that those of us. Please keep in mind that Carrie does not do Instagram, but he is doing YouTube community. I don't know how much of that he's going to connect into the Gelli thing, but if he's posting, it's going to be there, or Facebook for just like regular posts. Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Carry on her roll.
I have some possible suggestions for. Do you have any?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay, the other thing before we get started here, we did debut some new things yesterday.
And I do have a flower here too. If
Oh, I like that too. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yes, because this goes well, and I kind of like bringing in this green. It's gonna kind of most likely dull out anyway. So that's fun. That's good stuff. This is the new stamp set and also masks by Christy Hartman. Funky Flowers, and we should have called it Funky Flowers and Friends.
I do have big leaves also.
I know, and the leaves are good. Okay, yeah,
Do
I'm
you want
not
the-
going to use everything, but I think it's good to have some variety here and maybe some options. Because I like this idea. And these are, if you missed yesterday, the hilarity. Oh, and congrats to Sherry McCall. She is here. She is she is the header of the month.
Oh,
Sounds funny. Header of the month.
and Mariah, I do have this one on tissue with the orange.
I think these are good. In fact, I'm really leaning to this because I think it's going to be kind of fun.
Okay.
Something of this sort. I mean, I don't know even if it's just a little hooky in there and we kind of tear this off. Well, thanks, Liz. I guess you read your email. That's funny. But that was unnecessary, but thank you very much. Very sweet of you. Okay, hello, Anlar. I don't know if I said hello to you already or not. I feel like you might have already been here, but hello, Alyssa. Welcome. Oh, she's excited to begin her postcards. Yes. It started at Carrie's thing went out at his time, midnight, I think. Because I was like, oh, that's early. And I'm like, well, really, it isn't. Not for him. And then Miriam, her stuff went out even before that because she's in Israel.
She's doing chickens, I hear. I love some chickens. Paula has some good chickens.
And Paula I think Paula has posted her card because it had the little dangle thing on it, right?
I don't
See,
know.
sometimes like the image of the thing sticks in my head, but then like I don't always like to the name. But anyway, okay. Well, let's get cracking here. Oh, but what I was gonna say, we may end up doing 2 cards today because tomorrow is our big Arty Chat with Froyle. So, thinking that might be smart for us to go ahead and just get that one done, and then that way, so tomorrow's Tuesdays, because we may or may not get to one, but even if we do, then on Tuesday we can do Wednesdays, and then on Thursday we can just do Thursdays. Does all that make sense? Did you get all that, y'all? This is how my little brain works sometimes. Oh, Eddie.
Hi,
Robin.
The cactus design is Christy's?
Yes. She was like, and she used my cactus.
I know, and Christy, I was really upset because it looked really good when I first stamped it, but then it went.
Yeah. You got to keep in mind thick stamps on this.
I got really carried away with, inking it up. But I'm going to do a better job.
Yeah, you need to step lightly onto the, bib.
Bib from the dentist.
Because it bleeds out. Yes. Hello, Glenda. Hello, Colleen. No worries. We're just kind of getting started here. We did a lot of announcements because, it's the beginning of the month. So lots of new things to talk about and tell people about. Y'all need to get over there to the Facebook group. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. I have to say it like that, otherwise it doesn't come out of my brain right. Or out of my mouth. It's in my brain right. Just the two don't, connect.
Well, I'm really glad I stamped those.
I am too.
I also do have orange in the
I wish
this
you
little flower.
would have given a little more room.
It tears very easily.
It does.
You don't have to muscle it out.
That's true.
And I like that aspect.
I like that aspect too. Now, what do I need to glue this down with? What do you?
I use the good old
Blickerick.
Blickerick.
Okay, we love some Blickerick.
And here, I'll put some on one of these little things for you so you don't have to blob it out. I have found that works much better.
Blob it out. Now, I don't want... Okay, so, this is probably completely obvious to many, but it's not always. Oh my God. And is Deb here? Deb, see, it's pretty early. She's California, so I don't know that she makes these early ones. I don't blame her. It's very early. So she was super excited about my excitement towards creating the database of paper and different, you know, like that whole scale, the scale. So she's on it. I love her. That's how Deb and I became friends. Because she has the same interest level in the science of things as I do. And I like that. P glazes over. She didn't even know what DB meant.
No.
I love it.
I was like, I don't think I was there the day they talked about
No,
that.
I don't know that there was a day
Oh.
whenever you were in school talking about databases.
All right, here's a good brush to use.
Okay. Thank you. This stuff right here is, here, hand me the Blickerick so I can show people. This, when we say Blickerick, Blick acrylic. See, it doesn't have an A in there, so it really is Blickerick. Blick, Rillick. Come on. I want to know about that meeting. Anyway, this stuff is awesome. I'm sure Mo will probably at some point drop that link to our affiliate link if you do want to purchase things over there on Blick, because we do have that. That's very exciting. Okay. I've lost my fingernails, and having fingernails when tearing these things. But anyway, if you're ripping these and you don't want that as much of a white edge, if you pull it one way, see, I have more white edge over there because I pulled it the wrong way. I did it the right way there. Hold on. There you go. You can kind of see that. But we'll remedy if I don't want the white stuff to show. But we're not quite there yet, but I knew I wanted to do that. I knew that I wanted to do that because I'm putting a number 1 on it because this is the number 1 today. That's what we're doing.
Numero uno.
Numero uno. Hashtag Gelli postcard play. Oh, I might have to turn off the air because it's blowing the napkin things about.
You get a lot more air over there than I do.
I do.
We
tried
need to rectify that situation.
I have tried to fix it. But you know how the little vent things, like you have the inner vent, which opens up the main air coming out. But it also has sort of directional. But then they put the split little thing. And I have tried to fix it, but obviously haven't adjusted.
It looks like it's more coming out on my side, but it's not so.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Mo. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something before I forget about that. Okay. Okay, see, this is how I squirrel. This is exactly, y'all are witnessing Mariah squirreling into like 5 different directions. Okay, let's see. Doopy doopy doop boop boop. Oh. Did you change it, Eddie? The July collage prompts are summer nights capture the essence of warm summer evenings with images of sunsets, starry skies, bonfires, and fireflies. These prompts will work wonderfully with the Maker's Creative Collab theme for July Celestial. Eddie changed it on me. God dang it, Eddie.
That's why he kept saying to look at the PM.
But I did such a good job. Damn it, man. Okay, no worries. That's...
Well, night sky works for it. You can have
Hey, but there's a good
stars
idea that,
and
you know, I
moons
just shared from Eddie.
and planets.
If y'all want to get into that cancer business. There you go. Eddie doesn't have a video. I bet that, he got excited about his happy mail from Becky. And he squirreled. Did that instead of...
Is the motif for The astrological motif for Cancer is a crab. You
Oh,
could
and you
use.
have the crab ones that you. Well, actually,
I've sent it
Diane.
away.
Yeah, no, it hasn't gone out. Well, today's Monday.
Oh, it will go out
Yeah,
today.
yesterday was Sunday. It wasn't going anywhere anyway. Diane, your ATCs are in the mail. Okay, so that was that
He
thing.
did say crab baby.
Okay.
Fireworks in the night sky too. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Roman candles.
we're all a little traumatized by Roman candles. This one's daddy was
Used
kind
to
of
shoot 'em at us.
Yeah. That's, country farm people. They don't always make good decisions. And their level of humor is usually borderline, traumatic to others. Okay. That was one thing. I looked at that. And then Sandy asked if you can explain Blick products and then check your face. Okay. So Blick acrylic. All this is so it says polymer gloss medium, matte medium. Same kind of, in that category of stuff. You can glue things with it or you can mix it in with paint stuff.
To make your paint more transparent
Yeah.
and go further.
Exactly. And then we just, we love this one because number one, it was priced well. It has a nice finish to it. It isn't like, even though it says gloss medium, it isn't super glossy.
It's more satiny.
It's more satin. Yeah, they should call this polymer satin medium. But maybe that doesn't have the same, I think gloss is one of those things. Who are you asking? Compared to what?
Yeah. There you go.
This is another chart. It's all relative to.
Liz says she's going to shout out how fast you get to your emails.
What?
How fast you get to your emails.
Oh, I'm gonna get a shout out. Oh, okay. Well, sometimes, but not. I'm glad that you said that, Liz. Here's my thing. I do my very best because I just think that in this day and age of correspondence and whatnot, number one, it's for me in order for me to manage it. Now, Brad did make a little bit of fun of me the other day because he was like, "Oh my God, how many messages do you have that are showing unread?" And part of that is just my text message thing because I read it, but I don't click on it, so it hasn't registered that it has been read. And I agree. That little number in the red thing, it bothers me. And as it builds up, then I feel more pressure about it. But I had gotten over it until he mentioned it. And then I was feeling oh, well, I should probably do something about that. But anyway, so as far as emails go, I feel that the responsible thing to do is to respond within 24 to 48 hours. I kind of also feel that way even with comments here on YouTube. It is getting harder, which I know that Carrie understands and many of our other content creators here. As your channel grows, as more comments come in, it becomes more and more difficult to get to those very quickly and be able to. Thankfully, I have P. She has been answering. Now she saw Deb's and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not answering that. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I didn't understand."
I didn't understand
anything.
And besides that, it prefaced it with M. So
Yeah,
I was
she said
like,
Miss Mariah.
off the hook.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm out of here.
She didn't
Okay,
even attempt.
here we have a question, Mariah. Are you
Okay.
finished with that rant? Is glue the same thing as matte medium?
okay.
You
This
need-
is
you
good
need to get
information.
glitter in there too,
Okay.
because that's the
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and this, do you see, this is me, in my 40-something-year-old eyeballs trying to read this little tiny stuff here, which says permanent water-based, non-toxic, dries acid-free. So, yes, I would assume, I don't know this to be factual, so I'm making assumptions with information that I already have and I find to be applicable to said mediums. She just gave me
Thumbsy
thumbs up.
upsies.
She saw that. So, like PVA, now this is PVA craft glue. So that to me says that there's probably some acidity, because this does not say acid free. So in the whole grand scheme of things, is this archival? Probably not. But it is a PVA glue, which means it is a, what, polymer something, which means it has more of a give to it, which is great for doing books
Yes.
and things like that. Anything that you want to have a bend to it. Think about it in the terms of Elmer's glue. When it dries, it's hard and it cracks. And I'm assuming that most just regular Elmer's glue is not acid free, meaning it is not then archival. Yes, educated assumptions.
If that matters to
Maybe
you.
I should like put that as some of our channel information. If you are all about some educated assumptions, this is the place. We do research to a degree.
Yes, we do our own research, and it's not
And
quantitative, it's qualitative.
it is also collective.
Yeah.
Chat helps a lot. But we have not fully vetted this information. There you go. Polyvinyl acetate. Thank you, Tishan. I was trying to think and I was trying to read on here where it was at, but my eyeballs don't work. So thank you. See, this is part of the collective helping. Yes. Yes, of course, April. Thursday is July 4th. Like, we don't, like, go out to the boat. Number one, it is blazing hot. And so anybody that even wants to go outside and do outside things, God bless them.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's really hot.
I mean, I walked to the trash cans and I was like, whoo! I'm good. Let's go back inside. It's hot. And then Brad took Izzy to the pool yesterday. He's like, because I told him, I said, okay, maybe around like 4:30. He's like, are you freaking kidding me? No, we're going around 6 or 7. Because, the sun's starting to go down.
Carrie's making fun of you. He said, ask you if you had a database on glues and various
Oh,
strengths
God, I
and
wish.
uses. Then he has a whole bunch of funny faces.
I mean, Carrie, these are things that I want. This is the person I want to be and the people that we are. There's some slight gaps.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically keep in mind that pretty much any matte medium can be utilized as an adhesive. It has adhesive qualities. It can also be mixed in with other things, like you can mix them in with your magicals. You can put pigments in with it. You can mix it in with other types of acrylic paint because they are of similar makeup and are meant to do things. Now, that's not to be said that this added to a paint is going to alter not only its consistency, its viscosity.
Okay, let me just tell you a real quick way to do this. Take your lid off. You'll have some stuff stuck around there. Pull it off and pull it apart with your fingers and see
Play
if
with
it
it.
stretches. If it stretches out, it's flexible. If it just kind of hangs out there and it's hard as a rock and doesn't do anything, guess what? It's not flexible. There
And
we
you
go.
don't want to be mixing that in with your paints and stuff necessarily. Now, that's not to say if you have certain pigments, you could add your pigment to your adhesive and then you have a colored adhesive. That might be fun. So there's not really like, right and wrong. It's play around, but also be aware of the different products and what they are necessarily meant for. And then, okay, going, all right, hey, I like what that does, but this is something that I need.
Oh, Toonder's here, Mariah.
Hi, Toonder. Now, Toonder, we've known for a long time. And he was like, oh, she was streaming. Is she streaming?
She was
Live
streaming.
streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
y'all
talked
need
to her.
Yeah, y'all need to check out Toonder. I
She
think
made
she's-
some really cool little boxes, and she has the recipe for them there.
Oh.
Which,
Hey, that could be applied to the Gelli postcard thing if you wanted to make some boxes.
yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Okay, have I answered all of that above and beyond what, anybody really wanted? We've but we could talk about, like, this could be Mariah just chit chats about things. I'm also delaying because I really just, I don't know how much I have to do on these cards. And I love product talk. Maybe that should be even be like part of, you know, Mariah Mondays is a little product talk, because I love it and she hates it when I do it. But if it's on my day.
Oh, okay, I'm going to interrupt you because I have to read this to you. Colleen says, Carrie, she can get to that right away after she hires about 10 people and moves into the warehouse location.
Oh, the boys were so excited. Kayla was like, a warehouse? I'm like, yeah, maybe someday. I mean, that's the plan, but we aren't quite there. So, yes. Okay. Oh, yes, and Carrie says
Yes, I remember doing that also.
when he was a kid, they mixed flour and water together to make glue. Simpler times. Yes.
I used
Also,
to do
just
that.
keep in mind, though,
do that also.
Yeah, the buggies like the flour, and certain buggies. Well, here in Texas, seriously, we got a lot of bug things, and they will eat your stuff. And then yeah. Hello, Mimi. Oh yes. Oh, Liz, we release. Yes, that is a very good question. We release new stencils every month. We're trying to figure out, like, you know, what is kind of it just really kind of depends. Sometimes we release them all at the same time, but yes, there are new ones that are going to be released every month. It could be that we just release a couple during the week, and that's kind of what we're going to do here in July. In fact, I'm very happy that you asked that, because
You want me to hand them over?
Yes, please. Because I don't know.
And I'm going to use this leaf on my masterboard.
Now, some of y'all that have been over there to the website probably have already seen that these are, you know, there, because we got to release things beforehand. Let's.
You show the picture, not
Yeah. And apologies, I know these are kind of mucked up because this is like as they move around, you know, the house and the studio, they get a little mucky, because what I do is I transport them like this because they have ink on them. Okay, that's not too bad.
Mariah's avoidance skills are incredible.
Looky over here.
Oh, Marcy wants, we're in Sac Seat, Texas, which is north of Dallas.
Isn't this gorgeous? So this is sketched flower style 1. Now they are listed individually because, once again, I didn't take the picture of them all together.
I did stamp some of the cards that go out in the orders.
Yeah, and I might even put this, because I like the line. I think the line width and everything go really well. I just kind of like this more industrial thing. Y'all know I love some juxtaposition. Now, this is sketched flower style 2 with the leaves. Comes with the leaves, 2 little leaves separately. See, the leaves. And then hold this up, give it a wiggle, give it a dump.
Oh, and I used some of the daisies also on the cards.
These are by Darcy.
I really like that solid center. Man, that really comes off well in my stamping.
Carrie said, he was like, I'm going to wait to, you know, for my next order to see what Darcy has coming out. Because he figured, I think he figured it was flowers or whatever. Very, you know, it's just Darcy. Like, I mean, these scream Darcy. And they're so cool. And I think that, you know, if you wanted all of them, then that way you could interchange the little leafy things with those and that. And that was sort of kind of some of my plan. Now, I unfortunately do not have each individual. Why do I have 2 of those? That's interesting. Oh, and then Brad took off with I have this individual. And then he had the other ones because I wanted him to cut me additional ones, but we had sent the stuff off to Sophia.
And we're getting low on stuff.
We're waiting because it's arriving today. So
product
samples for us, we're kind of going to the, you know, back burner. But new stamps by Sophia, they come in this cluster, and then also each individual one if you want them that way.
I was very happy because I was getting ready to cut that apart.
She was, and I was like, don't cut this apart.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait.
Yes, just wait, because you can get them in the little individuals. So, yes, I'm pretty pumped about these too. Like, and see how well, like, all of this could even be really funky, because look, you could put them together. Oh my god. So much
I know. I would
fun.
like that flower in a mini stamp also.
That is not happening, and let me explain to you why, because I also said they're going to say, but here's the deal. So when we shrink this down, then the width of the line goes down with it, right? And you say, oh, we'll just fatten it up. Okay, we'll do that. And then you lose all of your petal and it blurbs out. And then you lose this cool little detail in here. And, you know, your lines get just, it's a very tricky process. And as this moves in and smaller, and when we're cutting things on the laser, you have to think how close things are to one another. It then also burns out in ways that we can somewhat anticipate. But there are certain designs, and this is one, that the line width
That's not
really determines
Yeah.
how big or how small we can go. I mean, bigger is always easier because it gives you more space. But going small and keeping detail is a funky little balance of things. And you want the small thing to look like the larger thing. It's not that we can't make it. It's just that it's not going to necessarily look like it goes with the other. So,
Well, I just love the little cherry blossoms so much. I mean, I use those things all the time.
well, and one
They're
of
very simple petals.
extremely simple block, they curve out because we have lines in the middle here. You have to think, so when the petal shrinks, this moves down into it. Well, okay, do we shorten it? Do we fatten that? There's a lot of question there on what to do as far as keeping the essence of the design.
Yes.
And the 3-inch really is I think it's a good.
Oh yeah, as far as that goes, I just
Yeah.
really do.
I know, well,
I love my little flowers.
We have spoiled y'all.
I know.
And thinking that everything can be turned into,
Oh yeah, and Tunder wants to know, it works on fabric. Absolutely. And you can use these with acrylic
Yes.
Tunder. You just have to make sure you wash them rather rapidly.
Yes.
They will build up and destroy your stamp.
Yes. In fact, one of our designers, she's kind of, a creative cove, Michelle Sharp. She did her bugs, and I think you even have some of the bugs over there today. When she did her video, she did that little canvas bag thing, and she used her bugs.
Cool.
So, yes is the answer to that. All right, that's it for the stamps today. I really do want to use a lot of these with that. Okay, I can't lose my number 1. Okay,
Here, I'll hand you the...
now Eddie Makes Art, the Nerd King, the birthday boy. I couldn't not show his stuff today. That just wouldn't be right, would it?
Wouldn't.
What is it that you got all over things? Oh, it's the stamp. Anyway,
Yeah.
so here, let's just flip that over. It looks clean. There we go. So this is Vintage Floor Tiles. And it's funny because he gave it to me in square. And I think he was thinking that we were just going to keep it square. But I didn't do that. Because it's a step and repeat pattern. And you should even be able to step and repeat it. Now, lining up is always a little tricky, but that's on y'all. That's your skill level. Just know that it is a possibility. 5x7, and we did the fun thing because I'm hoping this avoids the fact that I need to do, the special. The 8x10 is smaller than the 5x7, but larger than the 9x12. And sorry, that's just, again, ink. And
Yeah, yours won't come with that.
right. And this was literally the smallest we could make this. I had to do some alterations. And Brad helped me, thank God, because my poor little brain was struggling.
And I'm going to cut the outside edge on that one.
Yeah, she's going to do that. But you should be able to step and repeat it. Like, you could match it up if you wanted to. If that's in your heart.
Yeah, and I just, the reason I do that is because when I do it, and I want you to show this one real
Okay.
quickly.
Yes, and this is style 2. Sorry, I didn't do it in
I
order.
cut the edges off because then I don't have to deal with that straight thing.
Yeah, the border.
Yes.
The margin.
The margin. That's just a personal choice, and when I'm using the large gel plates, and I don't have to worry about having that straight line on the edge.
Yeah, because it's a nice, like, fading out. Like you're, you know, you do, like, where it's that kind of vignette. You know, like the photography used to.
Did you feel how heavy that was?
Yeah. Noticed it wasn't holding.
It's about ready for retirement.
Yeah, it wasn't holding itself.
But I don't have to worry about losing anything anymore. It's bulked up.
And apologies, I do have the camera a bit lower because I knew we were gonna do postcards. Okay, so again, same thing. This is the vintage floor tile style 1. If we're doing things in reverse, but I did the bigger pattern. I would say that in this particular one, I didn't alter it too much for the 8x10. It is somewhat larger than the 9x12. But some of this I just look at and I go, you know, what makes sense? What feels right for that amount of space? Now, if the designers have it set exactly, then I leave it alone. But if you give me squares, I'm going to alter them. And I thought this was a fun thing, since that's kind of like a lot of what happened like with the Aloha. So these are Eddie's new stencils. I think these might be kind of fun to point with perhaps today. I don't know. Let's get into it, because I feel like, okay, yeah, we've got a good amount of time here. I'm going to keep these near me. I will give you your foamy piece back, because this is so nice to have.
Okay,
Here.
there are, Jessie Cherry asks, so many of the postcards I've received from people are smaller than the prescribed size. Can I use them? Well, we're just going with what, 4x6?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of one of...
That's, if you go to the post office, there's 2 different sizes.
I don't know if you can send ones any smaller than 4x6.
But
if you're sending it,
if
like,
anybody
in an
knows
envelope,
that, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember, because it could be a 3x5, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what those standard sizes. Okay, so that's all the new stuff. Everything is in the shop, so y'all, you know, have fun. Let's get to our card number 1. Is this, should I bring it down more, or?
I think it's good right now.
Okay.
I don't like to feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, and I want y'all to be able to see kind of.
And you have to make sure that you've got it over a little bit, because remember, our heads are on the side.
I know, I'm looking at it, lady. I'm going to move this over here.
I don't know how important it is to see the glue. It looks like a fried egg.
Kind of reverse. It's a reverse egg.
Yeah.
There we go. That make everybody a little happier. All right, what are our thoughts here? Because even that's kind of cool. Look, and that can kind of like go over that flow into there. I love this. But then I also really, really want... is that too much?
What?
If I put... I need to be careful, because she just put stuff on this.
Yeah, it may have stuff on it.
But if I stamped here... and then either put glossy stuff over it, meaning embossing powder, or gold. Gold really just, you know, I'm always feeling some gold. Gold. Thoughts, feelings, are you understanding?
Okay, the art has started, yes.
Yeah.
Standard size is at least 3.5 by 5, no more than 4.
There we go. Awesome. Thank you, Jolynn.
1/4 inches.
Okay. 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 Oh, we could do silver. I don't do silver a lot. I like silver.
Let me see the silver. Yeah, it's kind of a greeny silver.
Which would be good because then it
Yeah.
would kind of pick that up.
That might be the
Let's
absolute
just do
best.
that. Let's not, like, you know, lollygagger, you know, contemplate our navel.
Susan said, hello, everyone.
Okay. Next tricky thing is...
Oh, and Sharon is here. Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Use black embossing powder. Gold is not high enough contrast.
Well, I don't know that I want contrast.
It kind of wants it to fade into the background.
Yeah, this needs to just be a little, oh, looky there. A little looky there. I know, Carrie likes impact. He likes the impact. I'm more of a, oh.
I want to work on it.
You need to wiggle it. You need to touch it. You need to be with it. And figure out that I've done some things.
Oh, Liz, you don't need to feel. You don't need to feel intimidated at all.
Oh
We
my
screw
God.
up all the time. We have redos.
We're about to. I feel
redos.
like we're about to.
According to Carrie, we're about ready to screw
Yeah.
up here.
We might actually go with what he says here in a minute, but you know, I like to go with step one, and it can be altered. But see, if I go with the black, I have to stick with the black. The black can be the afterthought. Okay, and I'm going to utilize this fun little thing that Jeanette told me about. I mean, she knows about so many things that I'm just like, how did I not know about that? Okay, because I'm new to this. So I'm going to wait for Jeanette to tell me what to do.
Sandy says you can cut your 3.5 by 5 cards in half and have ATCs.
That is true. That is
Good point.
And on a 5x7, you can get 4 ATCs from them. It's funny that it's almost like they sort of like somebody thought about all that. It could be. I don't know. Hi, Kim.
Oh,
Hi, Rhonda.
yes, and here Lynn says for smaller
Hey, Sylvie.
postcards, just mounting them to a 4x6 piece of cardstock, creating a lovely frame. Amen, sister. All
That's
right,
a
that
nice-
is an excellent idea. I love that.
See, y'all are again the collective.
Carrie says to rub it gently on the surface. I think that
That seems right.
okay. Jeanette says just a slight pat over the surface should do it.
Okay. Like rub it on there or attack. What did she say?
She
Just
said
a slight
pat it.
Pat. Okay. I feel like okay. Now there's dusty stuff there.
Is that supposed to be there?
And was I supposed? Yeah, that makes sense that I was supposed to do that before stamping. Now, that's the question. What do should I stamp it? And I'm gonna use this is why I have 2, because this is for new stamps that haven't been.
You might want to use the old one there.
Yeah.
Because that one has stuff on it.
Good. And is there enough? Okay.
Okay, it says where you are not embossing. Oh no.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, that's right. And you will brush it off after you use the heat gun. Blow the excess dust off, Mariah.
Oh, this right now? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Then we're gonna boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Now, next question, next decision. Are we going to... I really do...
Offset.
Well, I'm going to offset it, but I'm going to offset it into the darker line here because I want that. There might be
Oh
more
yeah,
pump.
because you might
Yeah.
have some good contrast going on there, and
Yeah.
that'll introduce everyone to your
Yes.
subtle. Here, do you want to press it on?
Good God, woman, I do not stamp like you. This is my technique. I do, it's like making biscuits.
I'm just trying to be helpful, Mariah.
I know.
You don't need to snap at me.
I've had a lot of coffee this morning. I'm feeling a little amped up. Sorry. I do like biscuits, like Kitty's making biscuits, you know. She
Honey,
rolled her
just
eyes.
Slap that sucker and move on.
Slap it and move it on. Now, keep in mind that this is the reason I used the tainted clear.
It's because she got a little color on.
Because there's going to be a little color with the whole hootie doo. But we're going to do, and I don't know if I did my powder thing in a large enough area, just thinking about that. I just sort of did a little over there. That's fine. We're working things out. I love how that looks almost right now. Like, that's almost the subtlety that I was really sort of going for. I'm having second thoughts, y'all.
And Diane wants to know what's the white powdery stuff.
The white powdery stuff is kind of like a little cornstarch type bag, I think, is ultimately.
Supposed to cut down on the static electricity.
Yeah, it puffs out some stuff, and then that way your embossing powders do not stick.
Liz, I do that all the time. I wake up and I've dreamed about doing something. I dream about gel plating.
Not it. We do need I think we need a fine powder.
Absolutely, because those are small lines.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shannon. Hello, Carla. Mariah, your ink's drying out.
Well, ish, maybe.
Ish.
Should we go with adequate like that? Okay. Hoop.
Lynn says to Liz, I have design dreams all the time. I keep a sketchbook by my nightstand to record the design ideas. Good plan.
Okay.
So what did you opt to go with?
I altered the plan even further.
What is that?
This.
Do you want a piece of paper?
This is kind of like, this is called the compromise. Because it's a little bit of what Carrie was saying. And it was a little bit of what I was thinking. This is the Wow Etched Platinum. It's a little bit of both. I think this is going to look cool because it sort of has this industrial-ish feel.
It looks kind of clunky.
To it. I'm going to utilize my little glassine bag for my dumpy dump.
I'm not going to offer any more advice unless you ask for it.
Okay. Hey, but I think the powdery business certainly worked. Because, see, look, I didn't do it over here. But I did it over here. I was doing that for comparison purposes. Oh, here. Y'all probably want to see that a little better. Let's see that. How fun. Okay, let me get this back in the thing so I don't spill it everywhere. I'm thinking this little glassine bag's kind of the way to go.
Oh, Susan loves it. Carrie says it looks like graphite. Eddie says, good save, Mariah. All the museum postcards are smaller than 4x6. That's what Jessie says, just in case y'all. And Sharon says, I love my pewter embossing powder also.
Okay, so those that are new to the embossing thing, this is a great place to be because really we're constantly learning and understanding things. My cord's messing with things over there.
I don't know if they heard you or not because you were talking away from the mic.
So I'm about to turn on the heat tool because you want to heat it up. I also learned this from Jeanette. Some people even heat the thing from the back. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't mind if this is I think the thing is like if you want your embossing powders to melt at a consistent rate, creating more consistent lines, that's what you want to do. I don't really care about that necessarily. I like it when it's kind of bumpy and boily. I think that's cool. So, but some tips and tricks there that I have learned from y'all and a lot from Jeanette.
Hello, Flora, and Hooking in Bad Company. She says 15 by 10 centimeters in the rest of the world. Yes, there is that.
There is that.
Hello,
Okay.
Carla.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and somebody said heating from the back and the front will help with your warping.
Oh, with the warp? Oh, okay. Now that I'm into. All right. I think
And Colleen says if it bubbles, you have overheated it. I know, but sometimes I really love the bubbling.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, there we go.
I remember those ones that we did that when I came back in with another color, it created a lovely effect.
We can just counter roll. But look at that. I mean, it worked like a charm on that hole. And then just dust away the hooty-doo. Love it. That was exactly what my little brain was wanting. See, both Carrie and I were right. Because that other silver, I just don't think was going to have the oomph for it. So
Hi, Isabel.
this stuff is cool because it does have that, and you can really. Sorry, that was coming in fast. Fun stuff, and I really don't even mind. But this is where I didn't put the little this thing, so that's why I got some of it that stuck in those grittier parts of the postcard and the print, really, because this is gel print, because this is Gelli postcard play. We're playing, y'all. Now here's a nifty little thought. See, earlier I was thinking that this should kind of come out of here, but maybe this should come out, you know, corner. What are your thoughts? I'm asking you directly. What are your thoughts and feelings on the corner?
Looks good.
So you like it kind of here like that? Or should it kind of come in more like that? I like that, actually, personally.
Well, I don't think you
Okay.
should go right into the corner, but you know.
No, here. So,
Yes, that's much better.
okay. We likey that.
You blew your number away.
Yeah, it's right here. Well, it's the darn air. We could even put that there or up there. Kind of feeling maybe even there. Like it crossing over into the black like that. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And then do we call this one Dunsey? I don't know. Let's see. I'm interested to see how this glues down. Okay, just like with any other
You need to put it underneath first.
Yeah. And what I may end up doing, because there's going to be a difference in the finish, like you'll be able to see this around. So what I'm going to do here is at least feather it out, because that bothers me. That it'll be noticeable. But if I sort of feather it in, we should be good, I think. What's everybody saying? What are your thoughts and feelings?
Silgy's been sick. I'm glad that you're feeling better, and we're happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Clearly, Smudge finds Mariah super relaxing. He's just collapsed on the table behind the laptop, feet in the air, foofy tummy on display, and is snoring loudly.
Aw. Cat whisperer.
Mariah is the cat whisperer.
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more in there. Ooh, you know what I could do? Oh, no, I brought it down into there already. Okay, I was gonna say I could do around the thing, and then that would add a little difference, but then I got my number to deal with as well. So, what are our thoughts and feelings about number one up in that corner? Ooh, I kind of like that, because see,
Well,
it
here-
bled
here-
together there.
Here is another thing to think about. I don't know that it necessarily needs to be done, but it's just a thought.
Okay.
If you would use the clear texture gesso and down around your flower, just add a bit of shading so it separates it from the background. either do something on your flower petals or do something in the background to separate them.
Now what you're talking about is like things that you do.
Yes. That's what I would do.
Do you have your #1 card done? That's why I gave you the screen today.
I can have a #1 card done. I have some.
Because what we could do is you could work on that a little bit. I can go to this different view. So y'all can kind of see both of, you know, what's happening. I didn't put the little, didn't think about that.
I have some that are done.
Here, hold on, let's see.
All right, let's just do this one because I'm feeling very strongly about this one.
Okay.
It's number 15 though. So I guess we're not going to do that. Do they have to be done in order?
I mean, that's kind of the idea, but like...
Well, I haven't followed any of the instructions so far. I don't know why it's
Not
starting
fully,
now.
no, you have not. But you've embraced enough that we should all be impressed.
Yeah, I made the backgrounds.
You did.
I
And,
don't
and
know
you made
why.
31 of them.
Well, I actually made more.
Well, that's okay.
Okay, so here it is thus far. And, that Yupo, I'll tell you what. Just keeps showing up. So I've got these little things that I cut out from the candelabra that was in the Veranda magazine.
Uh-huh.
Still have some more of that to use someplace else. And I kind of, I wanted to slip this underneath here just for chuckles and grins.
Shiggles and giggles, I told that in Anne's
Shiggles and giggles.
stream.
And here's my number 15. And just going to kind of put a little something down here to kind of anchor it.
Anchor it.
Anchor it because it's, you know,
Needs anchoring.
needs anchoring. And I had 2 different anchors.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of leaning towards the little short, chubby one. Just simply because I think it gives it a little bit more. This one kind of goes, of course it does mirror that. There is that.
There is that.
But I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, I got enough of that going on. Okay, so we're ready to glue. And you know what my philosophy on gluing is? Well, everyone that's been here more than once knows. I feel like more is better. If it doesn't squish out on the edges, you have obviously not used enough glue.
You know, you can keep everything really low down because, yes, that you're actually in frame there. Yeah. And the camera liked the lighting of that better, too.
And I kind of just leave that all right there so that I can. And then I just grab
Aw, thanks, Kat.
one of these wipey things and give it a little press.
to catch any of that squishing out.
Yeah. And the nice thing about this glue is it dries clear. Oh dear, I've got to hurry up and get that underneath there. Dad nabbit. There we go. I lifted it in time. And then this is, I'm not sure what kind of tissue paper it is, but it might be like tissue paper, whatever. But I'm going to show you the trick that you do here with this. If you get after it with your wet wipe here, you can squish that baby out.
The wet wipe, the underutilized tool of every crafter.
If you're a heavy gluer, it should definitely be in your wheelhouse. All right, look at that. Now that glue is going to dry clear.
Sometimes, most of the time. Depends on how mixed up it got with some other things. But here's something to keep in mind about any type of medium, is that if you have and if you want, you can, if you turn it around and kind of hold it up, and then hold it down, there you go. that's lovely.
Look at that.
So that's 15 on the first.
And I'll cut that little nib off there with my big old Timmy Holt scissors sent to me by a concerned viewer that we didn't have proper scissors.
Yeah,
We don't.
I do. I wasn't sharing mine.
She doesn't. She's got 5 or 6 pairs and
I
she's
do.
not sharing
I got
them.
a set.
Okay, well, if anybody else, you know, see my, here's my trial and errors. This is the one I really liked, and it's on regular paper. I'll just save that for some other, I don't know.
Some other thing.
But I practiced a whole bunch. And what I did is I went on to my text edit thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do tell about all this. Your
What?
text edit?
Text edit, and you can get different fonts.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at them and copied them.
You're so awesome.
That's how I got that one right there. I really liked it, but I just, it bled out too much. And I really honestly think that this might be some kind of...
that is the tricky part, so that...
yeah, see, I did a much better job with that one.
Okay, and if you want to turn them around, they'll be, right.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have you upside down. I don't know if I should flip that or not. It just might be weird. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little confused about which way to put the camera on that situation. But some things to keep in mind with utilizing different types of tissue, they're going to... a lot of the tissue is going to bleed out.
And that's, I think, basically what happened on
Yeah.
that one. And also, I might have been a little heavy-handed with my...
There's that.
My...
Well, I don't know, though. I don't
marker.
know. Yeah, I don't know that that would have mattered. It really has, I think, more to do with the tissue and then the type of marker you're using, too.
This is true, and I haven't tried marker on this dressmaking stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, there's number 45. I guess we don't have 45 in...
Why is there weird goopy things in the corner?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
I'm always looking for numbers, but I love this word scramble on the back. July 1988.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool that it's July. Did we talk about that? I feel like we may have mentioned that or not. I don't know.
I don't know. I could just cut that little part out there and put it down. But I think that looks, and even if some of that tissue paper does show, this whole nod to this, this was a piece that I stamped onto. Then I came in and I colored with my washout and a brush, and I tried to line it up so it was in the same position, and it just repeated that. But the idea that you have those two different things going on there, I think, is interesting.
Hey, how about that? Gave a little balance, a little swoop back in.
Yeah.
I don't think you love it because you weren't like.
I don't.
I can read your face.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be rude, but
I'm
she don't
not-
like it.
I don't love it. No, I don't love it, but it's already down there, so
Yeah.
we'll live with it.
Well, I mean, so we all make these sorts of decisions that maybe need to be altered further.
True.
Thoughts and feelings on what would one want to do next with that?
Maybe take it up into the negative space above the
I
flower.
could scrape it off. If you're really hating it.
I don't hate it. It's just that I don't think you need it.
Maybe scraping
I
it
think
is
it's
the way to go.
superfluous.
Oh. She also likes to say gilding the lily.
What?
Gilding the lily.
Gilding the lily. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see about this. Because that's kind of fun.
And Rhonda says, try spritzing the paper with water.
Which one? Oh, the minor piece. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know which one either. And I don't even really care if some of that shows through.
What about that? I think that's a little better. Look. Here.
Ah! That's much better.
Just
much better. And the reason is because the line ends where the other line ends.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I'm picking off card. Hold on, we can fix that too. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. See, guys, you know.
I was going to hand you some of my washout. Hey, my frankincense that I put in my clean out mixture has helped the flavor of my...
She opened it yesterday. She's
and
like,
I almost threw up.
Ugh.
It was terrible. I don't know what was going on there, but I frankincensed it, and it's a lot better.
You fixed that, huh?
Yeah.
Frankincense that. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this, the matte medium stuff, the Blick acrylic, is still sort of drying. So it allows me to kind of push it into and blend it.
Oh, Safia says a whole bunch of people have
Okay.
posted vids on we're using the hashtag.
And here, and I'll
Yeah,
hold-
I don't drink my washout paint. Thank you, Darcy, just in case. That's a good, yes, I don't recommend that.
Yeah.
And Colleen says she's really happy that Mariah has her style and I have mine and somebody else has theirs.
Yes.
And I think that's what's really important. And I just
I'm pretty jazzed about this.
I think it's, yeah.
Like, I mean, you know.
I'm very happy that it's not coming off Halloweeny, because I think sometimes when you use orange and black, people immediately go to and I think that the green added in there takes away from that.
Yes.
And I think that's good.
Okay. Well, that's number 1. Let me see yours so I can hold it up, and that way I'll kind of do side by side here. Even though it's 15. Carrie, she can't be contained. I do apologize. In fact, here, and she doesn't have anything out there. I'm just going to do that for now. Trying to get side by side. Carrie asked if you are signing. Oh, yes. Of course we are. Now, usually, what we do.
Yes, we are signing. We will sign.
Yes. Okay, so you need that. What I would. Oh, where's my one mark? And that kid, that darn kid. She keeps stealing my
I need to leave
stuff.
something out here because that's not
I
very much.
have that silver marker.
Your
that's
baby may have.
Xandra, yeah, she did. She took off with it, and I was really irked because I was like, whoa.
I'll just leave that out there so you'll have something to look at.
That was some unauthorized usage of mommy's stuff.
I just really, and I'm looking at this one little edge up here, and it's, oh, look, it's a whole big old edge
Yeah, like she
that
took
didn't get glued down.
I'm gonna go off.
And then I'm going to step on it with my wet wipe. So I love the effect down here that I got when I
don't know what I want to sign it with. Just black seems sort of.
I'm going to go with this kind of brownie color here.
Well, yeah, you were already introduced to that. And now this is also a very, like, you want to make the right decision.
You do.
Oh. Hold on. Hey, do you have your water thing over there? And may I have a wipe? Because I got kind of a situation. And by the way, whatever was on this brush was starting to, you know. See, it acted like, see? Matte mediums, glues, anything like that usually will leach up whatever, unless it is truly like a permanent something or other. Good God, words. Words are hard. Happy birthday, Eddie. You're getting the royal treatment today. Partially I did that because I was like, I don't want to forget, because I'm going to feel terrible if I forget to say happy birthday. Okay, see, this is, me, and this pen do not have a good relationship.
I'm going to practice mine over here and see if it's going to show up. Because I've got a lot of those same lines there. And I'm afraid that it's not. that there's not enough contrast. I wish I really had a cool
Hi,
turquoise.
Chiquita. Good morning.
Cool turquoise pen that would show up, but I don't.
Okay, wait.
I only have a fatty here, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, and Liz wants to know, yes, what is your signature? Hers is, oh, what's HIRC, then the year.
Don't want that.
Mm-hmm. All right, what did Colleen say? Oh, because he thought that was funny. Sophia. Oh, Carrie asked if you were so, okay, good call. See, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, and see, I don't want that either.
See, I see that orange, and I go, oh, I need to look at that. I don't know if she sees that or not. No, she doesn't see that, because see, she's on her bike as her. If you want her to see something, you have to, her being Patricia.
What?
Oh, God. My poor little brain. I had too much coffee. Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to read Colleen's thing. Colleen, where are you? There she is. Eddie. Aww. And happy birthday, Colleen. I didn't know. It was 2 days apart. Is it 2 days apart on B-Day? But yours is, so yours is Thursday. What is today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yours is Wednesday? See, I really want to do this one, but I think that's too fat. I need something in between this and that.
I am experiencing exactly the same thing.
I mean, what is, so this, good gosh.
You know what? I'm just
Brad and
going
I
to
are
go
gonna-
with this dark. I don't know what this is.
Didn't even tell me.
This is a stay below. I don't know if it's permanent.
Dual poo-poo.
It's a 0.4.
This is an art liner. 0.05. Oh, see, that's although, hey, at least it has enough ink in it to maybe get the job done. Okay.
And I like the signature to be there, and I'm going to show you my signature down here.
Oh, I don't have your camera on, but 1 second.
Oh.
Or here, just give it to me. That's easier. I don't know, lady.
No?
But I'm glad you went with the black. But you really could have used like one size up.
I know, but it's like I said, I really
Yeah.
want people to have to work at that, finding that signature. I don't want it to be the first thing they see when they look at it.
Oh, we've had this.
That's just a personal feeling. You know, y'all can do whatever it is that you like to do, but that's how I feel about it.
Yes.
All right, so this sucker is done except for, and this is how I'm going to keep track of these. Because see, I've got number 21.
Oh, there we go.
21.
There we go. I found you, my little micron PN.
Where's my dadgum extra baggies?
And then, did y'all see that I got embossing powder on me? I'm okay.
She's okay.
I'm okay. This is the one. Right there.
Right there.
Okay. Found it. I found it over here. I might just have to order a few more of these just to have them on hand.
Okay, so I have number 15 and number 21 done. So I did 2 today. Do you have my You don't have my camera back on.
There we go. Boom, shakalaka.
Okay, here's my other one, my second one.
Good golly. All right.
I am just erupting. I really wished I'd had this. I'm going to do another one with this flower right here.
Okay, I'm going to pull out number 2. So we got 40 minutes. I think I am going in order, Carrie. I just want you to know that I am doing my best to follow which. Now, this is tomorrow, but again, tomorrow is Froyle's thing. And then what I'm going to do is I will post the picture of this one. It hurts my soul to post a picture of the 15th on the 1st. But I will.
Hey, we've got how much minutes?
How much? 40.
I can do 1 and 2 in that length of time.
But what's cool is maybe I get part of this done today, and then part of it done even tomorrow if we do have time or whatever. Okay, loving this.
I knowing you and Froyle and listening to your conversation, they talk all the time, and they're like giggle buddies.
I know, but usually what we end up like kind of just yammering is about like, you know, just YouTube stuff and whatnot, and I don't know that that's what this conversation is going to be about. Perhaps.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, here, I'll turn
put away 21. No, you can't see that yet.
Did you guys like this other view? I'm gonna turn it back on. Let me know in the chat. Do you like this? Is this a good? Should I go me on top of P? I don't. Sorry, there wasn't any better way to say that. Let's see. Like that.
I could do a bug today.
Wait, my bracelet.
I've got two bugs.
Okay.
Two bugs lined up.
Oh yeah, do the bugs. And actually I can, if I move myself.
Yeah, I did put two. Look, I can do 1 and 2. And they have relationships.
Okay, we love relationships. We're all about the relationships. There we go. How's that? That pretty good?
1 and 2. Boom chakalaka.
Okay, Becky, no worries. We'll try to keep it funny and keep talking. Said that and then I'm like, well, what? Okay. So I am going to cut this
Placement
out.
of this bug is very important.
Yes. Do you guys want me to flip her around? Is that like, see, to me, people's hands coming out of the top of the screen kind of bothers me because I have, you know, like some OCD issues, obviously, about certain things. Because I could flip her like that. That's weird. No, we don't like that. Nope, 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 nope. Because it's an angle. That's why my brain said it was okay to be that way. Okay.
Sophia, just slap those suckers down and get after it like a biting sow. Don't worry about it. She said, it trips and tricks. Tips and tricks. Thank you on using your Yupo on it. But if you want to keep using it so that it has nice adhesive quality to your plate, wash the sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Scrub it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bye, Becky.
Well, I think she's listening.
Yeah. Really seriously, there's that Yupo, honestly, other than burning it, it's pretty much...
Well, you don't want to be too rough, because...
Well, if they have really fine, spindly lines...
Yeah.
You need to be careful about pulling them off.
Here.
I really like this, but I don't like that it's white, so I'm going to do some gel plating here.
Do not pick paint off of the Yupo, because what can happen is if it has dried up enough, it will start peeling away the layers of the Yupo. That is how Yupo is made. It's kind of like a layered plastic. So you can damage your stencil by doing that. You need to like lift up whatever paint or medium is on there.
Okay, am I in the right place here? I don't even know where
Yeah,
I'm supposed
you're
to be
pretty good
now,
there.
because you keep changing me around, Mariah. I mean, I'm lucky to be where I'm supposed to be. Oh, and I could have worked on
I
that
know
one,
that's
too.
right. I know that's right.
Trying to get all this stuff out of the way. I'm going to swig down my last little drop of mushroom coffee here. I'm really... you know, somebody said that this was crap, but I really like it.
I don't love it. It has a... You kind of have to get past the smell in order to then get past the taste.
I love it. It's very earthy.
It's very earthy. I don't know what I just knocked over. Oh, my card. My card.
Okay, so we're going to need to talk about the color we're going to use here. Am I in the right... okay, I've moved.
Yeah, you need to scoot this way. Scoot my way. There you go.
Keep going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because you've got me upside down.
Yes.
Lord.
But I know. Here's the thing. Will you listen to me for a second? Because this is one of my little pet peeve things about, like... It's like talking to Izzy sometimes. I need eyeballs, and I need to know that you are listening.
And I have the short version.
I'm trying. This is it. She's giving me this look. Okay, so when you are at an angle, my brain says, okay, I know visually where I'm at as a person. It's point of view. It's kind of the POV.
There, look.
Yeah.
I think I discovered it, my sweet spot.
So, see, if I turned that upside down, then you go, oh, whoa, because it's weird, because you're like, whoa, I'm at a weird angle. Like, physically, it feels like that to me, like, in my body, because when I flipped around, I'm like, no, can't do that, because there is an angle to it. If you are straight, flat, top view, like this, you have the opportunity to flip it one way or the other, and that's why a lot of times, like, when we turn this camera, I do the 180 but I think hands should technically be, like, if I'm point of view, I'm looking, you know, through your eyes, I need to be straight like this. Like this. I don't want hands coming out of the top in that way. But see, this says, oh, I'm sitting across from you looking. That's my brain. Apologies for it. I don't know if y'all realize those things, or if you ever key in on that, like with watching other videos. There are certain videos I cannot watch because I physically get sick. Because I sit there going, like, I need Dramamine or something, because I feel like either I'm sliding off the table or I can't. I just can't. It's a brain thing.
It's a brain thing, y'all.
But she is obviously...
Okay, I made the decision here. Boy, this is really a sticky plate. Whoa.
Okay. I'm going to... I have so many ideas and things I want to do with this. Okay.
All right, I'm using the bag. I don't know what happened to all my hoopty-doo things.
Just make them more ephemera. Now, see, that too doesn't necessarily go with the look and feel of these little flowers, but we do have this one, which I do feel.
That out.
And we could even do some fun things like with this number 2. You don't have to use them exactly as is. Like, I could bring in, do a little pen work here.
All right, now see, I did the yellow on this because I thought the white was just too stark, and I think that's much better, but I don't mind that little bit of whatever it is there. And it kind of, you know, took away from the purple, which I was okay with because there's not any purple in the background. Well, there's kind of that. But I think that this is lovely, just like it is.
Lovely, just as it is.
Just as it is. Now, after I said that, you know, I was really trying to show you where the edge of the plate was. I don't know that that's important anymore because it gets lost in that background anyway. So I'm thinking about making the bug slightly smaller.
Larger, smaller?
Smaller. And I'm just going to, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just cutting it and hoping for the best.
You know, that's really, that's all we can ask.
Yeah. Okay. The bug's kind of, you know, lopsided anyway, so that the fact that that's not straight on doesn't bother me. I think that's a better. I'm going to take a little off the
That's a
top.
better.
That's a more better. And if I wanted to... What? What?
Eddie said, Mariah would be great at giving TED Talks.
TED Talks. Oh, I know. She's very,
So don't they get, like, they get a certain amount of time? I might be able to do it. I have some things, I have some feelings about things.
That she do. Okay, now I think I took off a little too much.
Oh, thanks, Mo. She said she finally found the bug. It's the beetle bunch. It is.
The beetle bunch. Yeah.
Hey, and Carrie did a bunch of stuff with the bugs.
And what did I do with my other bug?
I wanted to make this more match up to these two. So remember, this is Sophia's. This is the little bunch, the combo of the leafy tendrils. And this is sketched flower style 2. We are going to be stamping on this little hoodie-doo, but I wanted to make sure that I could get this thing in the wheelhouse of that thing.
I'm still cutting on my bug.
I don't normally do these. God, doesn't that look so cute? I need to be down more, but then I don't really want to mess
What?
with your camera and whatnot. I'm gonna move over there like that. Is that better, y'all? Sorry. It's just I'm not wanting to move you in so you can see.
All right, I'm liking that. I think I'm gonna just consider that done, and I need to find a number though.
And these bracelets are harder to.
A number. Okay, we're doing what? 1 and 2?
Ideally, that was the.
Hey, check this out, folks. I got some numbers.
Awesome.
But I don't know that I like that one. Well, I don't like that color for sure.
Well, you don't have to use those.
I don't have to use that color.
Well, and you've got the. Those are the. What am I doing? My brain. Those are the laser printed ones. So you could even
Well, I'm kind of leaning towards that
do a transfer.
smaller number, but I don't know. I mean, I could just move that bug on up and just have this big old number down here and people are wondering what the hell that is. I like that.
Yeah. Keep them guessing.
Keep them guessing. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
So we know we're doing 1 and 2 here. So
I love that. Yes, I do. I love you. Number 2. It's a whole show, y'all. Happy birthday, Eddie!
okay, what happened to my other bug card?
I don't know. I'm barely keeping it together over here, ladies.
This is really terrible when we're both like. Okay, I don't think that. That's the other. Oh, here's the other bug card.
This is
up
why
on my computer.
3 out of the 4 days that we stream, my job is to keep up with chat and keep up with this one across the table.
All right. Well, we're gonna. I'm not feeling the vibes from the numbers as is, but I'll leave a little edge around there so I can pick it off the plate without screwing it up.
I have got to get new glasses.
I don't know. Should I go with green? Huh. And this one over here, I think it should definitely be in this color range right there. And I think I've got that color here. I think it's called vermilion.
Have y'all heard of that color?
Vermilion?
Have you seen her use vermilion?
Now, I don't know about this one.
All right, here's what it says.
This is going to be very tricky because I do not want to obliterate the number on that one. So we're going to just put that one aside for right now.
I need to stamp that first.
And we're going to work on this bug.
Okay.
Now, I might, you know, have
what?
gone away and you can't see me anymore. I don't
It's
know.
not that she refreshed.
I'm trying to get it all in, Mariah.
You're doing a good job.
Got some stuff on here that I don't really know about that. But we're just gonna see what happens. Squishing out some vermilion there. Oh yes, you can see me.
Hey, Devin. Hello, Jackie. I'm saying hello to people's. Hi, Susan. In case that I feel like some of y'all have come in, and I didn't. Hey, Ellen. If I didn't.
Oh man, that I'm so good.
Okay.
Look at that color.
Now, not everybody's gonna fit on here, but that's okay. We're just gonna try to hit to there. I need to do the little hootie doo.
Using the bag. Look at that. That's going to be so cool. I have to send some stuff and special people get those special stuff.
Okay, I'm just going to leave that there for a second. It's an eyelash. Baggy.
Hey, Mariah, look.
I told you it would transfer. But yes, good job. You did it.
I did it. And it's good. I mean,
now keep in mind that if you are printing out your free numbers in a way that so if you're printing out your numbers on a laser printer, you will want to make sure that you have it set to the best quality. That way it puts down the most toner. Please keep in mind that all those images that I have on those numbers, majority of them are grayscale, or they are not true black white, or you know, black being toner, white being paper. Anything that is gradient, there's a little bit of a question on whether it will transfer. Just heads up.
Well, what do
FYI.
y'all think about that? I think it's simple but effective, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it. You need to move along so that way you can do a number 1, like a true number 1.
Oh, I can get it in there. I've already got number 1 all figured out. It's just a problem figuring out what color I'm going to make the number.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to glue this booger down.
Okay, glue it down.
Glue it down.
Okay, are we introducing? I'm going to go with another pink. I'm just going to go pink, 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 because that's what I want to do. And it's me, it's my choice. I'm doing it. Pink, 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 y'all. Now, there are some options as far as pink goes. This is red. I should just use that. That's what I'm going to do because I have it here. That's what I'm going to do. Because this red isn't really red. And it's also, you can see some other things mixed in there. And then I also gooped out there. Where's my little baggie?
Yeah, that's definitely a mixture.
I want that side. Okay. Whoop. I like keeping it suspenseful for y'all.
All right, now where did I have that bug? I had that bug. He's got to go kind of over this way so we can get that number on there and make it look like, you know.
It makes me so happy.
Oh.
So happy. I don't even mind because it's cool how that went whoop, whoop, from the other leaf that's there. I think it looks cool. Okay. And again, even though this is red, it is not like red red. It's a very pinky red. I mean, one might even say it's darn near whoop, magenta.
It very well may be.
Mm-hmm.
I like magenta.
I mean, it's the red of CMYK. That's some humor right there.
I love that.
Waste not, what not.
It even had the has a little bit of sparkle to it from whatever was on the plate.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Yeah, no pecan. Actually, you guys, this is sort of a, you know, special sort of, you get P's hands. She could still be equally, I mean, she could make some gestures. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Check it out.
I love this whole idea. I really, really do. Okay, so we're going to go with red there. But
Okay. Done.
We're going to make the flower a little bit different color. I'm going to, this has been stamped, and I think it's going to show through. Oh, wait, I need to heat this. Otherwise, I'm just asking for trouble. Asking for trouble.
Now, I don't know. I'm almost feeling
He
like
got
maybe even vermilion for this.
her in the vermilion.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Sandy wanted to know if the tissue paper is going to go away
Which one?
on yours.
I don't have, that's not tissue paper. That's regular paper.
Right? So no.
So the answer is no. Yeah, I know. That kind of bothered me a little bit, but I didn't really care. I wanted the bug. So, I just kind of cut it out whimsically around the edge. And I'm going to like it.
Woo! Things are getting real.
And you realize if this isn't the color I want it to be,
Did y'all see that?
voila, I will just make it another color.
Jeanette, how about that? I am getting better. Most of the things that I say that I'm okay with, I'm like, well, I have to be okay with that because that's the way it is. That's fun.
That looks pretty cool. What do y'all think? I think it needs to be a little bit darker.
Eddie said if he was a rapper, his name would be Vermillion.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh, it could be vert, like, you know, isn't vert green in French?
vert.
Vert. See
Vert.
if you could.
Or beer.
And see, that's funny.
And it's verde in Espanol.
Yeah. Verde million.
Green. Rojo is red.
That doesn't go with it as much, but there you go.
Oh, I have a nice little spirally thing there. Okay, I'm going to brayer this out. I don't know if this color is what I need to make this into the color that it needs to be. But by golly, we're going to give it a whirl.
Whirl.
Whirling.
Whirling.
Look at that.
Ooh.
I know, sometimes, and I shouldn't get all cocky because the next thing I do will be a total disaster.
Yeah, the universe is going to smack you right down and say,
It's like,
oh, hey.
you thought you had that.
Simmer down, lady.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I was afraid of that because I knew she had ink on there, so that's fine. We're good with this. And I still have the little powder stuff, hopefully, on the thing. We're going to go with this. And again, this usually turns out pretty pinky looking, even though it looks very red right now. It is not. Here, and I should be smart. Put my little thing under there. Straight
And
away.
I'm going to go ahead, I don't know though, I don't know if that's necessary. That's kind of, you know. Okay, put that up there and have this down here. But I am going to have to give my corners just a little bit. And I could ask for the nipper, but I'm so good at this that...
Oh, wow. There's some stuff.
Okay, I already screwed that up.
I'm so good at this. Well, screwed that
I'm
up.
so good at this. I just need the one to be good. It's going to be, you know, on top of the, or on the edge of the bug here. And of course, that's the one that's all screwed up.
There we go. I tell you, that little powder stuff, it works. Should have had more of it up here, but I just think this is going to be pretty cool.
Okay, so there's that. I could do that.
Let me read chat.
Look how cool that looks, Mariah.
That does look cool. I think I can tear that bug out better for you. I don't like those. I do not like those straight lines over there, but if that's how you want to roll,
I want that bug to look just like that, Mariah.
Okay. I just wanted you to know I had feelings.
Well, you're allowed.
I have thoughts and prayers for that bug.
Can you hand me the fried egg? Have you used up all of the...
Fried egg. Oh, no, I haven't. And I kept the brush clean, hopefully. Here. That is not, for those of you that have come in, that is not an egg that we are talking about. That is the Blick right here that I passed along to her. It just had yellow paint on it. That is what we are gluing things down with for the most part today. See, this glitter business, see, it's all the glitter that's stuck on there.
You did not put the brush into water.
Oh, we got 15 minutes. See, now we're in the weeds. Now we're in the weeds. And look, I have like, okay, that does have a lid on it. Never mind. I thought I hadn't put a lid on it. I was like, that's dangerous. That's some stuff. Okay.
Well, I can't put that. All right, I stuck the brush into the
Water.
because it was getting a stiffen.
God.
Alrighty.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. He says, P&M, you are both making awesome postcards today. Vibrant bug specimen card. Love it. Yeah, this is the electrified, like, this is the baking bug under the...
Well, I don't know what's going on here, but this is just not gluing.
Did you put anything on it?
I don't think so.
You might need dark glitter glue.
No, I'm just going to put some more of this.
Okay, I'm going to read chat here and then I'm going to turn the heat gun on. Oh, bye, Colleen. Thanks for hanging. Hope I hope she heard that. Okay, yep. Okay. Alright, heat gun.
I think you just need to use more of this.
Yes.
It needs to be very juicy.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that.
And if anything sticks up, you know, you can just come back in with your glitter glue and give it a
Ooh, that's a little
extra
sparklier than I anticipated. I don't remember this ever being this sparkly. Just telling you. It was not my memories of this. That is not my memories of this. But I will say it looks really good in the camera. It looks less good in real life.
Really?
But if you want something to look good, you want it to look good to the people that are watching versus the people that are doing. Yeah, it's just a little... It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Here, what do you think?
I love it. Now you should let me do some painting inside your flower.
Okay, I will do... Yeah, I am totally fine with that. Can you hook the flower into the... Hook the flower into the thing so it doesn't look like it's just floating? Those are some wishes I have.
Well, I don't know. What are your ways of... Oh, you mean you need a stem?
Yeah.
Well, you should have put that in with your
Oh, I can.
heat embossing
Oh, I can.
crap.
Oh, I can. No need for that. No need.
Well, I didn't know how you thought I was going to suddenly become an embosser.
No, I think that it would be okay. Here, look. I'm just... Look, Linda. Not from one of those. Hold on here, wait. Ugh. These make me so angry because I want them to work and then they don't work. And I'm like, erg. And then why do I keep it? Why do I keep it? I don't know. Might be not the right red to do, but we're gonna get her done. I mean, why not 3 different reds? We had 2. 3's a good number.
It is.
Okay. Now, now, I liked this, and plus I think the stem would be this, more so than the other. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to pour that over the flower a little bit, because if it kind of sticks on there, I think that will make me happier. I could have gone around it. There's a thought. There's another thought for y'all. Tips and tricks.
I don't have gel medium either, but I'm pretty sure there's Elmer's. Don't use Elmer's.
For like what? But you might be sad about the Elmer's because it's going to crack.
And also, here's the other thing. The reason the art glitter glue is a little pricey. But the thing I love about it is it's not going to resolubilize. If you put something else on top, wet whatever on top, the art glitter, the Elmer's is going to get gooey again. And Elmer's is just not.
Yes, I realize I'm mixing and contaminating. I do know that. That's just how it happens around here. Oh, Michelle's using, to glue your backs down. Again, it depends on when you're using it. Don't let her, you know, it's not a no. It's not a bad thing. It's just you will probably be happier with something else and more like a PVA craft. Like this stuff, this would make you probably much happier about how things are gluing down. And the thing about the art glitter glue stuff that is, yes, is a bit more pricey, but it also glues quickly.
Yeah, it does. You don't have wiggle time on that.
There we go. Now, something interesting that happens here. I'll show you. Of course, there's stuff that's sort of mixed in there, but sometimes this white bubbly business that happens. Keep in mind, I used the Posca. Well, yes, the Posca for it. And that moisture that's inside, or, you know, if you let it dry, but then again, part of the reason I used it is because I wanted it to stick, but I also wanted the red, and there's like multiple things that were achieved by utilizing that. But it just causes more bubbly business. That I actually don't mind. And see, and I do think that sort of toned it down. Ever so slightly. But I love that. Okay. This is going to be my two. Hey, can you get your...
Are you going to leave it that color?
I was just about to ask you for a favor of turning it a color. If you would.
I would. What color you want? What you want, girl?
Well, what do you guys think? I mean, should it blend? I love the whole monochromatic situation I have going on, which I would like to continue. So like a light pink. I think it needs to be a light pink.
What's with the string?
I just like it. I was wondering what was up with your bug. We all have questions.
Ain't that the truth?
But I think this is so much fun, and I love it very much. But this needs to be pink, yes. Look, yep, permanent rose. Is that what you're doing over there?
Yeah.
Why did your camera freeze?
What?
I think your camera froze because the bugs are still just stuck up there, and it's not.
I put the bugs down there so everybody could continue looking at their magnificence.
Oh, it is the okay. You're in the back part of the.
I can't put
This
the
view
bugs
is
in
messing
and
with my
gel
brain.
plate at the same time.
I
right?
gotcha. I was my brain was again just
Well,
going.
trust me, mine's where mine's been all morning. So, just join the crew. I wish you hadn't cut off the outside of that.
I know.
'Cause now I'm probably gonna have to.
It'll be all right. You'll be okay. You can do it. Okay. Cut the string above the leaves. You think it should just kind of hook in there? Okay.
It's a little wet.
Yeah, and I don't. Do I love that?
I don't know. I can't see it yet. Not really. It needs more red.
Yeah. Okay. And I really wish that was all in white, but that wasn't going to happen. I mean, I guess I could go over in the white Posca. I might do that. Okay, what do we got on time? Oh, 7 minutes. Ah!
I'm done.
So, like, hang it above here. Okay, hold on. I'm with you, Darcy. I like this idea. The other thing is I could just bring it right to the edge. Sort of loving on that. What do you think? And then that way that little leafy thing's just peeking out. Thoughts, feelings?
Yeah,
So
I don't
if
think
I
you
bring
should.
it all the
Okay,
way?
test this color.
Oh, I think that's looking a lot better. Yes. Yes, we have a winner there. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. What was it, Darcy's? Give me a thumbs up. So
Hi,
is that-
Kathy.
Yes.
She's been lurking and working.
Okay. You like that on the edge? So, what do you think? That's what they're saying. So, Darcy was like, either... Okay, and I got to not use that part of...
I just don't know that you need that. I think it's like,
Oh, we're gilding the lily.
yeah.
I'm gilding away, lady. Gilding, gilding, gilding. I'm guilty of gilding.
I'll just look away and read the comments over here so I don't have to spit nails. And
Okay, so this was Darcy's first suggestion, I believe. Like, was to
Kim
just
loves the red.
bump it there, and then
Hugs and kisses to you, Kathy, too.
Okay, I love that. But then here's another thought. So y'all think about that.
On the edge, Susan Bilieu says.
All right, and if we do the edge, then we got to put the furry part in. And we go like that. I like the edge.
Everybody says the edge.
Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll even
And
tuck
Susan
that
says
under.
it adds texture and interest. Yeah, I don't think
Susan,
she
you're
needs
always
it, but
for me.
whatever.
Susan's always there for me. I like that. Susan and Darcy, those are my girls. My girls. Helping me out. They know where I'm at here. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, this is what I need.
Hey, friend, did you see I used your bugs? Beetles. Sorry, not bugs, beetles.
Nope. Where are you saying
Kim
that?
says, I came in late. Were the bugs a...
The bugs are a stamp. Those are
No,
not
they're
friends.
a stencil. They're...
Oh.
We don't have any bug stamps. We need some.
We do have bug stamps. That's why I thought they were Michelle Sharp's.
No, these
But
are
those
friends.
are Fran's bugs. They surely are.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Sorry, Fran.
They're postcards from the edge, yes. I know, I love the Beatles. So Fran, oh, she's watching and sketching.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of sketching and I think watercolor.
She says she's sketching a brilliant idea. Well, you'll have to share that with us, whatever your brilliant idea was. Oh, Brian. Hello, Brian.
Which Brian are we? Oh, hey, Brian.
He got Christopher Marley vibes from Peace Postcards. I like him too.
Ah. How are we doing on time?
And beetles are great to do with metallics. You know, I could come back in and do some selective coloration with my metallics on those.
See, that looks better. Like that. Happy.
Oh, I wished I had some cherries to eat.
Okay. We're gluing this down, and then I'm going to glue my fluff down. I'm going to do this like this over here. Then we need to kind of gauge where the fluff, because I do want it to overlap that. In fact, I might even bring that in a little bit. But this is about where that needs to be. Okay. I'm just gonna use glitter glue.
You have 2 minutes.
I know. That happens sometimes when you don't use it every day. I think this is dry enough. I'm gonna put it down. It's really best to let everything dry. But we're a little time constrained here.
Oh wow, her window painter finally arrived today. A 5-hour journey to get there. Are you putting him up overnight?
Is he staying the night?
Good heavens. Thanks, Yolande. Oh, they're in the cherry growing valley, very tippy south end of BC, Canada. Oh my gosh, I love cherries so much.
We went cherry picking when we went to visit when Dad and Liz were in Cloudcroft. They had cherries up there.
Well, you
on
know,
the mountain.
Yeah, when Steve and Susie lived on Camino Uva, their neighbor had cherries, and we would always pick them. Yes, and they're good. They're good for gout, also. Well, any kind of inflammation.
Okay, we're running over a little bit.
Yeah, it is straight up.
But we got 2 cards done.
The Daft Company has booked my painter in a hotel 40 minutes away, which is pretty dopey. Well.
There we go. Oh, I just love this. I think it's fun and cute. This is so me. I'm still a little, I don't love that the black is like as much as it is, but I sort of have an idea. Do you guys want to stick around for that, or shall we call it? Are we? I have a quick little, I think it's a quick idea. Y'all in for it? Here, and I'll switch because she's done. She's just, y'all have seen the bugs. Let's go top side here. Go there. Okay. With me. All right. Those aren't the ones I want.
Susan's sticking around. I don't know how many of the other pieces. Shannon, thank you.
I don't know how many they
Charmaine, she says, I'm in.
All right, sweet.
I love that red bug on the gray-brown background. I know. Isn't that wonderful?
I need the water.
Whoa. Oh!
We were afraid of that. You weren't on camera then, so that's good. It's tricky business getting the, you know, tilted P-cam, y'all.
Yeah.
It was this.
Michelle's hanging in there.
All right.
Chiquita's here. Michelle's in.
Okay, what wire is that over?
And the whole bucket says she wants to see the idea.
Okay. H2O. That's what we need.
Mrs. Katz Crafting says she has no idea how challenging 31 would be. Oh, well, you know, you just go through your old gel prints and just slap some stuff on there. Sylvia's here. Joanne says she's here.
Okay.
I mean, we got some hanger-oners.
I love y'all. Okay.
Carrie says he's not going anywhere.
All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Fran says, this piece suddenly went very quiet. Did you get drenched with water?
No.
No, I was just, I don't know what I was doing.
Okay. So these are the Finetech Coliro. Please keep in mind that this, how you see the set here, is not exactly how the set comes. I have mixed and matched.
Yeah,
some
my
things.
camera did a nosedive. I'm no longer on.
We did, if you do go over to our Amazon store, I have links to most of the Finetech pearlescent watercolor sets. They have changed over the years, so some are available in the way, or they're, you know, produced through, what is it, Holbein. I'm very confused about, because it's like Coliro, Finetech, and Holbein are connected somehow, some way, is basically what I have found out. But anyway, I am going to splatter this.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, God. I can't look.
She's not a splatter
Taking
person.
my glasses off and
Okay.
covering up my eyes. Fran, I can't see you.
That's hilarious. Okay. I feel like that's, you want this to be, you know, not so watery. You need it to be a little bit thick. Deep breath, everyone. Here we go. Oh, we might want to move to, because you don't
Is
want
that
spatters on that.
other camera
Here.
now showing
Here.
me shoes?
Okay.
The camera took a nosedive and it's now inoperable. I'm not watching this. I totally disagree with what's happening here. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Nose hairs. No, it's not. It's just not even doing anything. Oh, we still have 97 people here.
Thanks, guys, for hanging. There we go. I need to let that dry. I will probably then spray it or put some kind of like the Da Vinci stuff over it, because keep in mind this is watercolor that has been spattered onto here, so I don't want to come along and brush something on. Plus, I don't really want to mess up my fluffiness of my ribbon, but if I at least get a good spray of the Da Vinci, what is it, the spray set that we have, the sealant, which is also over there in our Amazon store if you're really interested in what kind of spray that I'm talking about.
Don't try spraying it
Or
until that dries
Degas. That's
completely.
Fixative.
Yes.
But I will not do that
And
until...
you need to clean its little nozzle because it kind of goes wonky on you. Okay, so Chiquita wanted to know why I don't like the spatter. It's not that I dislike the spattering. It's that I don't think that that was needed, and I had another plan to do this, but this is Mariah's card. I was going to black in the leaves.
Which you could still do. You could still do.
I think that you need to be very circumspect about spattering and make sure that it's, yeah. You got a runner down there at the bottom. I think you need to dab it.
I'm not going to because I don't want to mess it up.
And the thing about it is adding the spatter at this point, you're going to have to come in and you're going to have to seal it with something, because otherwise it'll just come off.
That's what I just talked about.
And Michelle, I'm with you. If I'm going to do this, I use the toothbrush.
Yeah, she's a toothbrusher. I'm not a toothbrusher. That's what I have this.
I'm a toothbrusher with a thumb flick.
And then it's everywhere in a fine mist, everywhere. I love that.
Alyssa says this is so fun. I have one finished.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, I need to do, because it's Mariah Monday. Okay, so I'm not going to hold up 2. I'm only going to hold up 1, which, where is my 1? Why does it keep falling? Oh my gosh. Can I have your number 1 card?
See, Star Traveler said black in the leaves. Yeah.
I'll take it.
I got people that are on my...
I know. We all have our teams.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Let's do a little M-cam here. Gotta get it. I swear, there are just things everywhere, y'all. I want to see the ones. Okay, was that pretty good? Hopefully those were good enough there. Super duper fun. Thank y'all for hanging out. We'll be back here.
Well, are you going to do 2?
No! Those are just going to get videoed. I don't want it to mess it up. Or should I do 2?
Well, we did 2 today, so it's a bit disingenuous.
I'll have to watch for the shorts and whatnot for the 2 pictures. All right, guys, we'll see you here tomorrow. Remember,
bye.
It is the
Thanks for hanging.
Arty Chat. Bye, guys.